per se, because council doesn't have information. What we're looking for is information. So going forward, if there's an opportunity for savings, I'm about standardizing and consolidating, but I think there's opportunities to keep the locations, but look at where there are other efficiencies. I think my colleague understands that he's got a lot of ground to cover in his personal business, but the fact of the matter is we've also got to serve the citizens. That's what this is about. So I appreciate the information. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, Councilmember, there is no plan to make any changes. Councilmember Kubosh.
As far as my personal business goes, I don't do any business with the city of Houston. So make that clear. And I believe the folks in Kingwood would like to have the millions of dollars that the municipal court is running over budget. I think that when you have the revenues of the municipal court being exceeded by expenses by millions of dollars a month, I believe they'd like to have that on Kingwood Drive. I think they would also like to have that out in their area and have some CIP out there in Clear Lake as well. So if we want to talk about that, we finally seem to have gotten a discussion on the municipal courts here in open council. And I appreciate it, Mayor. I'd like to see what we're going to bring forward on this. Thank you.
Justice first.
Thank you, Comptroller, again for the benefit of the public. We don't set fines or fees or the operation of the municipal court as a profit center, and that was appropriately pointed out by Councilmember Kubosh. Councilmember Martin.
Yes, Mayor, just a point of clarification. The court in Kingwood and Clear Lake is open 1 day a week. So if you want to find a fiscal impact, find it elsewhere. Don't look at closing that, because that's the best opportunity for us not to drive 40 miles and spend 2 hours in traffic. So thank you.
Councilmember Bradford.
Yes, ma'am. One, just a point of clarification. My issue concerning fiscal impact was the fiscal impact of if we were to reconsolidate or re-centralize, that would be a fiscal impact, I think. As it relates to the presentation this morning, has a decision been made concerning the BP funds, how we are going to look at utilizing those funds, and also on the review and possible revision to the FY 15 budget? Where are we on that as well?
Councilmember, as I indicated several weeks ago by memo to council members and pursuant to the budget amendment that was made by council members, any unexpected revenue goes to the fund balance to flow into next year, and I would be, in order to spend above the revenue cap, and this money was not in the revenue projections, I'd have to come back to council.
Thank you. You mentioned earlier that you would make efforts to deploy an additional police cadet class. Where would those funds come from?
If I can't find it within the current budget through our management savings, I'd come back with a proposal to tap into those funds. I can't tap into those funds, again, pursuant to council budget amendment without coming back to council.
And on the review of the FY 15 budget process or those issues, where are we on that?
We're currently scrubbing the numbers for 16, really. So as the mayor said, we understand exactly where we might be able to save within the FY 16 budget. So should we decide to add a cadet class or add any other spending, we understand whether that would need to come out of fund balance or whether it would need to come, or whether we could pay for it internally. So anticipate having that next month for budget fiscal affairs.
Thank you, Mayor.
And we're still, of course, finalizing the books for 15, and I'm assuming we're on target, Comptroller Green?
Mayor, of course, there's no question there. The capital will be on time.
I trusted that, but that's when we'll have the hard number as to what's in the fund balance and what's available. Councilmember Costello?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, colleagues. I'd like to make a motion that we accept the monthly financial report for the period ending August 31st, 2015.
Second. Favoring, opposed, motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen.